Alright, so this is going to be a quick video talking about shiny object syndrome. So most of us, right, who wants to make money online, especially beginners who is trying to chase that first dollar online, right? You haven't maybe made your first dollar, you haven't had a taste of making your first dollar online. And then you're watching YouTube, all those videos talking about you should do this, you should do that, you should do coaching, you should sell knowledge, right? You should sell e-commerce products, you should sell digital products. The list goes on and on. There's so many different types of online business models. You can start your first agency, you can sell your knowledge, right? You can help people out, whatever you've overcome your life, sell a solution, right? That's one way to actually go about things. So many ways, right? There's too many ways, too many things, too many online business models. Such a headache, right? It's just such a headache. There's too many things. And then you can't make up your mind. You can't make up your mind. You constantly try to chase the new thing because one YouTuber says that, oh, you should do this, right? It's the best online business model, right? Some people say this, you should do that. There's just so many things, right? There's just so many information out there on YouTube these days. So many, right? It's both a blessing and a curse. Don't you think so? Shiny object syndrome as well. Because we can't make up our minds, we keep on thinking that, oh, we should follow this guy's advice. And then wait a minute, another recommended YouTube video pops out and say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this instead. My online business model is the best. You shouldn't follow whatever the other person said. Alright, it's a waste of time. Because at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't make you money. Maybe you might be creating a job for yourself. Like for example, the agency model sort of things, right? Maybe if you are to create like a agency, I don't know, SMMA, right? Things of that nature. And then they are like, oh, yeah, sure, you're making money. But then next time down the road, maybe like a few months later, maybe 1 or 2 years later down the road, it's not exactly what you think that you want to be doing for the long term. You start to realize that this is not what you want to do in the future. And then you start to have regrets. And then it's like, you shot yourself in the foot. You created this new 9-to-5 job for yourself, which from the beginning, right, that's not the whole point, right? The whole point of being your own boss, to have your own business, is because you want to have freedom. You want to be able to do what you like and love, right? So it kind of like, I'm just rambling, right? A lot of thoughts in my head. So it's like, there's two camps. That's why I believe there's two camps. One is like, screw your passion. And then another one is like, follow your passion. Screw your passion meaning to say that, just do the things that actually pays the bills. Because at the end of the day, you need money. It doesn't matter your passion, whatever your interest may be, doesn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, what pays, right? Whatever pays the bills, right? Whatever puts food on the table, whatever puts the light at your home, whatever pays the bills, you know, for you to have water or electricity, all this good stuff, right? Then just do that, right? Screw your passion. There's no time for passion. Passion can come later, as long as you get paid first. Right? That's one type of people, right? One type of person, one type of camp, sorry. And then the other camp is like, oh, you have to follow your passion. Because you follow your passion, then everything else will just fall into place. Because you follow your passion, you're going to be able to do this for the long run. And at the end of the day, right, if you were to be doing any form of business, obviously you want to do it for a long run. You want to do it ideally forever, right? Your life's work, right? Your passion, your life's work, this is your goal, right? You're calling your life. So if you actually follow a passion, you love what you do every single day, day in and day out, then what they say is, you know, right? Like, you don't have to work a single day in your life. It's just like doing your hobby, doing your interest every single day. Then that's a perfect scenario, right? I know. But sometimes your passion don't really pay, right? Sometimes passion don't really pay. I mean, obviously it depends, right? It's all subjective. It depends on the type of interest and passion that you like. So it really, you know, differs from individual to individual. So that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Then, which one do you follow? Because there's so many advice, right? So many advice out there. Which one should you do? You know, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. You shouldn't be following this business model. You should be following that business model. I think, right, you should just go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, there's a lot of answers. Okay, like I said, if it's something that it is like your first dollar they try to make, right? Just go with something that you can actually start now, which means that you have your passion. I'm sorry, you already have a knowledge in it. So it all ties back to the same old saying, meaning to say that solve your problem and sell the solution. So the examples I always say is like, if you have lost 30 kilograms, right, in your life, then you can teach them. Or you can help others as well who were in your position. Because the target audience, right? The avatar is you. So obviously the things that you say, right, it can, it will speak to that audience. And chances are, obviously, there's so many people out there, you're going to be able to find the exact customer profile. Once again, you will. P, did I engage the parking brake? I don't know. I saw something at my dashboard. But anyway, so that's the thing, man. If you want to start making your first dollar online, if you're confused, like, which one should you do? There's so many choices out there. Just start with something that you already have, not passion, sorry, that you already have knowledge in. I mean, chances are if you already solved that problem, you might have the passion already. So that's a good thing, right? That's a good start. And then if you want to, like, do the whole other online business models, sell e-commerce products, you want to do some service-related agency, go ahead. But it's afterwards. But then again, if you're calling, not really exactly calling, like if your interest, right, if your heart is telling you to go and start the agency model, then go ahead as well, right? There's no rules, right? Nothing is set in stone. You can just go ahead and do whatever it is that you want. Okay, so the main thing is try everything out as well. I started from e-commerce, I started from dropshipping, and then I did more dropshipping stuff. I did print on demand, and then I also did faceless automation, YouTube channels, etc. Right? But I started from dropshipping because I liked it, right? I liked it, and I like the idea. I'm still kind of like thinking whether am I going to go back to dropshipping. I don't know, maybe. I might. I've been like thinking nowadays. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I don't know about that, but for the most part, like I say, man, there's so many ways to make money online. Too many ways. Alright, don't get lost in the sauce, man. It's too many ways. Just try to like sit down and think about something that you know that you can do it for long term. And then again, whatever it is, right, whatever you do, just make sure to document it. Make sure you record it. Make sure you just have a YouTube channel, because that's the main thing. End of the day, have a personal brand. Alright, document your journey, share it online. People will relate. People who wants to do the same business model that you're doing, you can help them as well. They can relate, right? And then maybe, next time down the road, if you're successful in whatever you're doing, you can sell the service as well. That's why I say, right? Info products. Teaching other people what you actually did. That's another way. Yeah, so that way you kind of like, gain trust from the internet, and then at the same time, you can monetize in the future. Straight up, right? Just being honest, man. Just being honest. So that's one thing. That's another way. So yeah, man. So this video is just about, shiny object syndrome. Because it's really a thing that most people are going through, especially for beginners who have yet to make their first dollar online, right? Or maybe not even just for beginners. So many other advanced people, intermediate, all this kind of stuff. Maybe you're doing some things and maybe it's not working, and then maybe you're like, you know what, I want to try something different. Let me switch hands. Alright, maybe I'll try something different, because maybe I'm tired of this online business model that I'm doing right now, and then there's like a new online business model, AI, right? I want to start making money with AI because everyone is talking about it right now. Things of the nature. So it's hard, right? There's no solid advice. I mean, the right thing to say is just stick to what you do. Don't give up. Don't change lanes, right? Just stick to what you know best, and then make sure you be the best at it before you move on. That's the right thing to say, yeah, basically. But you also have to know when you should pivot, when you should change. Or you can't possibly just keep on, knocking on the wall, expecting the wall to crumble. It's impossible, right? It's impossible. So you gotta think about it, man. You gotta weigh the pros and cons. Yeah, there's no right answer. There's no right or wrong answer. Just go ahead and do what you like. Do what you enjoy. Try everything. That's the main thing. I think at the end of the day, right, you just have to try everything. Yeah. If you don't like this, then you try the other thing. Right? If you don't like that, then try the other stuff. Maybe the whole online thing is not for you as well. Right? You never know. But at least you tried it. As you try it out, you know that this is not what you like. Then maybe next time down the road, you can use all these skills, all these video editing skills, SEO stuff, creating a thumbnail, all the design, knowledge, whatever form of knowledge that you've garnered from YouTube video making, you can bring it to your other business, the other business that you might do next time down the road. You never know. You never know. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Try it out. It's not only restricted to, it's not exclusive to online stuff. Obviously offline stuff as well. Whatever you want to try, just go ahead and try, man. Right? Life's too short. Alright, life's too short. You have to try everything. Go ahead and try it out, and let me know in the comments down below what are the things that you want to try. What are the things that is in your mind, and what is stopping you. What is stopping you from pulling the trigger from starting that first YouTube video or the online business model that you've been thinking. Let me know. Let all of us know in the comment section down below. Alright, so the bottom line, how do you actually overcome shiny object syndrome? Man, I don't have an answer. I'm so sorry. I'm also trying to figure out. But I think what I can say is that just try it out. Just try everything. You have to try. Right? End of the day, it's life, right? You have to try things in order to realize and know what is it that you actually like to do for, I won't say for the rest of your life, because it's quite impossible. Because your interests change, right? Your hobbies and goals evolve, they change over time. Yeah. But just try whatever it is that you are thinking about at this current time. Because life is too short as well to have any regrets. So don't have any regrets, just go and try it out. This is not just for online business as well, it's like everything else in life. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so that's my ramble. Right, that's my rant. I don't know if you guys got any value out of this. I don't know. I hope it's of value. I hope it helped you in some type of way. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think whether this video has any value. I might not even post this. I don't know. I'm just trying to like rant. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Shiny object syndrome, right? Shiny object syndrome. Don't be a victim of it, even though it's difficult. With all the noise that is polluting on the online space, the YouTube space, the make money online space. So much noise, so many opinions, so many ideas. But yeah, just try everything out. Just try things out, and then you will know and realize what is it that you actually like to do for the rest of your life.